Okay, so good morning, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. Today, I am with the guys in the house, only boys in the house today. I am here with Henrique, Ale, and Luis. And before we start, just a short explanation. Let me put my name here, guys. What is Talk and Talk and what we are doing here. So, guys, this is a platform when you can practice English, Spanish, and French. This is not a class, and I am not a teacher. I am a student as you guys, so don't feel afraid about making mistakes. This is common. This is part of the process, okay? Okay, and no one here will correct you. And of course, we need to be respectful with the others and enjoy this moment, okay? Try to relax and to practice your English, okay? We can learn from the others' way to speak. Maybe Ale can use a good expression, and then I can use this for my next immersions, okay? So try to pay attention to the others' way to speak. This is really good. So just relax, okay? As I said for you guys, my name is Camila. And I am only the host from this conversation. We have some questions, but we don't need to answer all the questions, okay? This must to be like a natural conversation in English. And then sometimes we can go to the topic because we are talking about fear today, okay? But let's start. Ale, do you want to introduce yourself for us?
For
Can I
sure.
call you Ale? Can I call you Ale? That's okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Um, Hello everyone. Hello YouTube. How you doing? My name is Alexandre. I'm 40 years old. I live in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina, Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter. My professional, I'm a logistics coordinator. My hobbies are training bodybuilding. I like a lot. I training as jiu-jitsu, but in moment I stop my trains in jiu-jitsu, but I'm black belt jiu-jitsu. In my free time, I like spend time with my family. I like to go out with my wife in evening. I like make a barbecue, as Camila said before. I love a resenha. I like drink a beer. It's helped me forget my problems, my fears because I train in all week and weekend I have a little fears in my body. I started talk in July. I start my study in English in July too. My objective in learning English is to develop professionally. This is a little bit about myself, guys.
Nice, nice. Ale, let me ask you something. Are you a black belt and can you be a teacher in jiu-jitsu or no? Because I think when
Uh,
you got the black belt, you can to be a teacher, right?
yes, yes. In 6, 7, 8 years behind, I'm a teacher in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay.
But when start a pandemic, I break my class in jiu-jitsu because it's not possible and pandemic. Before pandemic, I not return my class in jiu-jitsu.
Nice, nice. I think
Mm.
I have never participated in a jiu-jitsu class, but I think this is really important to learning about respectful and other things, right? So I think this is
For
the
sure,
idea about the jiu-jitsu, right?
for
Good,
sure.
good, good. Thank you, Ale. So, Luis, my friend, do you want to introduce yourself?
Of course, let's go. Are you hear me well?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you. Well, my name is Luis. I have 31. I'm living in a small city in Minas Gerais countryside, and I've been working with technology. I like to be with my family, walk with my dog, ride a bike, and I'm going to the gym almost every day, but I really hate go to the gym. This is not something that I like, but I need to go. And that's it. I'm here on Talk and Talk to practice English. This is something that I like. I like to learn new things. I like to improve my skills. and be here is a pleasure. It's very good to be here to improve my English, to share opinions and listen the different points of view. And that's it. It's very good to be here. Thank you all.
Nice, nice, nice. Good to see you here, Luis. And Henrique, please, do you want to introduce yourself for us?
Okay, my name is Jose Henrique Schreider Correa, but my first name is very strange.
No.
You can call me Henrique. It's easier. Né? I'm a truck driver and I'm job with Alexandre. My work with Alexandre, né? And I'm 33 years old. And I live in the metropolitan region of Florianopolis, not in Florianopolis, metropolitan region.
Mhm.
My first time here, and my plans to next year is living abroad, né?
Good.
And uh, yeah, that's
Nice, nice,
é isso. Não,
nice,
também
nice. Nice.
isso.
Thank you, Henrique. Thank you. Guys, Henrique is here for the first time, okay? So we need to be friendly with him, okay? But thank you, Henrique. So, guys, about me, really quickly, I am Camila. I am 41 years old. I live in São Paulo, in the capital. And I've been here in Talk and Talk since March 24 as a speaker. And I became an English host in June 24. So I think this is a good play to practice if you want to practice every day, and then not just for to practice, but you can have deep conversation sometimes
Mhm.
here. So this is a good place to have this kind of conversation. We are here in the Sunday morning practicing English, so maybe God need to see our effort to achieve a different level in our life. And it's a pleasure to be here with you to have this moment to practice a little bit, during the weekend. And as I told you, we have the topic about fear today. So let's start our conversation. I forgot to say, but I said before, but I want to repeat that I'm not a teacher, okay, guys? I am a student as you. So don't feel afraid. I am here to help you if you need. And we are here to learn together, okay? So let's move on, guys. In your opinion, let me see, what role does fear play in our lives or maybe in your life? Okay, if you want to say something about your I don't know, life in person. Okay, so Luis, do you want to start? Question number 2. Okay.
Yes, of course. I think that the fear keep us alive. It's
Mm-hmm.
something very simple. It's something about our instincts to survive in our life. We can talk about new fears or modern fears, something about how to pay the bills, how to take care of our health. We don't, sometimes we have this kind of different fear, and we can use this to improve ourselves. If you have fear of something, try to understand, try to talk about it, and to understand how could you use this to improve something. For
And so in
example,
your
how to plan your life, something about modern fears. How, for
Mhm.
example, I have a fear on how can I pay the bills?
Okay.
Something, it's a very common, it's a very, I think that this is a very common modern fear.
Mhm.
And it's important to try to understand this and try to plan a little bit my life, something like that.
It's
And the
like all
fear,
those fears, right?
yes, exactly.
Nice. And do you think fears is important in our life, Luis? Do you think it's necessary to feel fears?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, of course, because this is something natural. This keep us alive. This bring us here today because, or something like, how can I say, evolution. The
But
fear.
You can grow, you can go ahead, something
No,
like this.
something more big than my life.
Okay,
The
good.
humanity, the human beings evoluted
Mm-hmm.
by fear because they need to protect themselves and protect a group, something like that. I
Yeah, it's
think
like
more
the necessity,
primitive.
right?
Yes, exactly.
Good point.
This is why I'm trying to separate two kinds of fear. The fear that make us survive in the nature,
Okay.
probably thousands of years, and the modern fears. How can I pay the bills? This is totally different, but we can use this to.
Good example, Luis. I love it. I am
Yes.
reading the Sapiens book, you know.
Ah,
So I
yes,
think
I
we
know.
can make a good connection.
Yes, I have a friend that mentioned it about this book yesterday, and I think, oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put this on my read
yeah.
list for the
I
future.
started to read, I don't know, 2 days ago. Yes, I was curious about the human beings' behaviors, and then I decided to read. So I guess this can be something that makes me remind about the book, you know, because we can learn about all the path for the human. So this is good. Good example,
Very
Luis.
good.
Thank you. And how about you, Henrique? How do you think about fear? Do you think this is necessary in our life? About the question number 2, okay?
Okay. Yes, I think fear is necessary uh, for um, my like se diz, in your life because fear keeps us alive and help us make more rational decisions.
Good point, good point. And I think it's impossible to live without fear, right? Since
Yeah,
we wake up, we can have a fear like about the traffic, about I will lose my job, what will happen in the, I don't know, economic marketing here in Brazil. So we are
yeah,
Brazilian guys, so we have this fear
yeah,
about
yes,
everything here. So I guess economic,
yeah,
I don't know, everything can be a trigger, right, to about fear. So but we need to live with this, right? It's part of our life. So good
yes.
point.
It is necessary for our sobrevivência. Esqueci como se diz sobrevivência.
I guess I don't know if you agree, guys, but the fear cannot froze you, right? Cannot
Yes,
keep you stuck. The fear,
yes,
you need to go with fear no matter the circumstance, right? So
yeah,
we need to learn how to live feeling fear, right? This is part of our life. So even when
yes,
you start to driving, when you go to the, I don't know, if you have a new opportunity job and then you need to go for the first day, you feel nervous. So every day
yeah.
we have a
It,
date. So
it's
we have
it,
fear, right?
it's true. It's true.
Nice. Thank you, Henrique. And you,
Uh,
Ale, what do you think about fear? Do you have this, do you feel that you control it good? Do you feel that you need to control more? How do you feel about fears?
Uh, I agree, answer Henrique and Luis. Fear is necessary, and human evolve and years because fear. For example, I have fear in my future. I study a lot. I work because I have fear, and some things not. Uh, some wrongs in my future. I study, I prepare my yourself for my future. Fear is necessary for evolve.
Yeah. I think, as Luis said, in the past it was like something about the intuition, like maybe someone will appear, a lion, a tiger, I don't know. And
Yes,
then now we have the bills, we have the economic process living happening.
yes,
It changed, but it's the same fear, I guess, right?
yes. Fear is necessary, but not fear a lot. Is
No.
necessary, but is necessary a balance and
Mm,
and our fear.
Yeah, good point. It's not like, I don't think it's something bad, but makes us alive, depend of the circumstance, but it's necessary, I think, for our, I don't know, development, right? So, let's move on for the next question. How do you usually react when you feel afraid? I will start with Enrique because is his first time here. So, when you feel afraid, Enrique, how do you usually react?
My reaction is confront this and como é que eu vou dizer? I try como é que se diz enfrentar? I can fight to my fear, but como o Alexandre diz, né? O medo não pode tomar conta, né?
Uhum.
Em inglês agora deu uma travada, né? Mas eu consigo compreender, né? Muito bem, mas eu não consigo, às vezes, buscar as palavras na hora, né?
No,
Mas,
if you are here, it's because you are facing your fears, right?
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
But my opinion for this is fear is important, but too much fear holds us back.
Mhm.
And we should confront this. It's isso. Eu dou uma travada aqui,
It was
desculpa.
nice. No, imagine. It was nice. Nice. Thank you, Eric. And you, Ale, how do you feel when you, I don't know, fears makes part of your life? I know that you are a jiu-jitsu guy, and I think you need to lead with fear all the time, right? It's a kind of process.
Right, right, right. I
Yeah.
feel, as I said before, feel is necessary, but it's necessary a balance in
Mm,
our fear. When I feel fear, I try thinking about my fear. I think how was can make for help me and my fears. For example, fear and the future. I can study, I can work a lot for make some things about help me in my future.
yeah, good point. Good point. Now I don't know, when you look for your future, maybe we don't know what can happen, right? And then we feel nervous or anxious. This is common, I think, right? Good example, Ali. And you, Luis, how do you feel when you have this kind of feelings?
Well, it depends a lot of the situation. That there's a lot of feelings that you can feel in this kind of situation because sometimes I think that it's important to not keep stuck in defense mode, for example, at least for a long. But there's a lot of fears. Sometimes if you have fear to lose your job, try to improve your skills, try to improve your network. Sometimes you feel fear on the streets. It's
Yeah.
important. Yeah, sometimes it's important to be in a defense mode. And that's it. There's a lot of situations. Sometimes we could froze a little bit in the first moment or try to be rational in a difficult situation, but there's no formula, but
Yeah,
that's it.
this is common. Even, I don't know, guys, we are, if you go to a supermarket, for example, I live in São Paulo, and yesterday was chaotic here, the traffic, people going to the, I don't know, to the stores, into the shopping mall to buy things because we are in the days before Christmas. And sometimes we feel insecure about the security here in São Paulo, right? Most of the time. So I guess it can be a good example about fear, right? For example, I was, I don't know, around 10 p.m. outside of my house, and then I decided to get a Uber, to come
Yes.
back because it was safer, but sometimes we feel not so secure to do the random things, go into the shopping mall to buy, I don't know, to go to the bakery. We don't feel this kind of security anymore. So I don't know in where do you guys live, but here in São Paulo, sometimes you need to pay more, for example, get a Uber to not pay the price to see what can happen, So it's hard to live with this, but it's like we learn how to deal with this, right? It becomes the normality, not
Yes.
have this. Oh, please go ahead, Luis.
Sometimes about the rain in big cities, for
Oh,
example.
yeah,
I've been seeing examples in São Paulo, as you mentioned it, or
yeah.
even Belo Horizonte also. Sometimes you must active your defense mode, obviously,
Are you from Minas,
to
right, Luis?
yes, yes.
Okay.
But I'm living in a small city.
Okay. Yes, people here in São Paulo was without electricity for not me, but I heard that for 4 days without electricity, So it was chaotic. It was like a storm, But I guess we have this modern fears, as Luis said. So I think this is common. Let's move on, guys, for another question. Let's go.
Yes.
Let me see. Okay, Luis, do you want to read the number 6? That's okay for you? Read and answer.
Yes. Have you ever faced a fear that seemed irrational at first?
Oh, number
Oh,
6,
yes. Of
okay.
number
Oh, number
six.
6.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, no, please, please.
Can you share an experience where understanding your fear helped you to overcome it? Well, I don't remember exactly an example right now, but there's a lot of examples.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like,
Totally,
I don't know,
well,
car
I was
accident.
driving. Yes,
Yeah.
I was driving, started raining a lot, and well, we must just stop and wait a little bit or something. Oh, I have fear to lose my job, for example. How can I pay the bills? I'm trying to keep improve my skills. This is something, a lot of examples. If
Mm-hmm.
someone not feel better, it's very good to go to the hospital, for example. Do not wait, search for a doctor. Try to
Yeah.
sometimes like that. For example, I hate another example. I hate go to the gym, but I think that this is sometimes sorry, Alexandre. Sorry. I hate, but this is sometimes something that can help me to avoid a lot of things in the future. All right. This is something that I'm doing to my health. This could be a fear that I transform in an action to avoid something bad. There is no guarantee, but this is something like that. I
Good
need to keep my
example.
muscles, for example, to
Mm-hmm.
just just for live, not for I'm not an athlete or something like that, just for keep
Just for
my
survive, right?
movement. Yes, yes,
Well, good example, Luis, because
yes,
we have depression, right? To become a elderly, right? Like in a healthy
yes,
way.
something.
Like I want to be
Yeah.
good to go to I don't know, to the doctor appointment by myself, right? To not need someone else to help me, right? So good example, good example. I remember something, guys. I don't know if you know what is FOMO. It's a fear of missing out. I will put here in the chat. So this is a person who cannot be without the internet, the social media. So this person, it's always looking for something new on social media because this is FOMO, the fear of missing something, like let me check what is happening here. So imagine we are in a bar together here. And then I am always checking my cell phone because I want to check what is happening, around the world. So this is FOMO. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have social media or suffer with this, So if you want to express, feel free, okay? Thank you, Luis. And you, Nikki, how do you feel about, do you have any personal experience to share about fear that help you to overcome or no?
Yes, today I'm, como é que se diz? I'm descobri a new fear. As I afraid I soft speak English in public.
No.
When I started that making mistake is normal, the
Mhm.
fear becomes smaller and I felt more confident.
Mhm. Good example. Speaking in public, it can not only English, but it's a problem that we face
Yes.
since we are kids, right? In school, it happens all the time. If your mom asks you, call to the pizza store and order a mozzarella pizza, and then you feel like, oh my gosh, I don't
Yeah.
know how to do it. So this is common, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think speaking in public can be a big challenge, right? So we
Right.
need to learn how some techniques maybe, but this is common. Thank you, Henrique. And
Thank you.
you, Ale, how do you feel about fears? Do you have a good example to share, a personal
Uh,
experience?
yes, I agree, Henrique. For me, speaking English, it's I feel fear a lot before start talk. I try older platform in English, but when I participate my first immersion, I go out this and this immersion and I feel nervous a lot and speak in public in Portuguese. In English, it's more feel is more. But in talk, I feel more comfortable and speaking and talking about my opinion and different subjects. It's a good example in my life. Uh,
Good,
I less my feel and speaking in public and English too.
good example. Good example. I know that here, I think Henrique will fear it, will feel it, not fear, will feel it.
Thank
That
you.
every immersion we need to introduce ourselves, right? And then this is a good opportunity to practice how to introduce yourself, right? Every day, try to do something different, to use a different word, because this is common. No matter which place you decide to visit or go, you need to introduce yourself from the others, right? So you need to know how to say, oh, I am fulano, I like this, I dislike that. So this is common. And here, it's a good way to practice, every time when you have an interview in English, sometimes, and then you need to introduce yourself. So I guess this is an excellent way to practice, right? To enjoy this moment here. Guys, I remember my first immersion here. It was June 7th, if I'm not wrong, from the last year. And I take notes in a notebook, and I was really nervous, like, oh my gosh, my voice was, when you can hear the fear when the voice shows like trembling, like, hello guys, this is my immersion, this is my first immersion. My voice was trembling, but then it becomes natural, I see you guys as a friend of mine, so we can enjoy this moment to build a confident, right? And of course we have the language, but we can build confidence here. This is a place that we can develop this kind of, feeling, I guess, or skill. I think this is really important. So don't don't give up about your learning English. We have we have all the next year to practice and to be together, so don't give up. This is really important, right? We cannot give up about English, I guess. This is part of our life. There is no another option, right? So let's move on, guys, for another question. What is number 5? Okay, what strategies do you use to manage your fears? Let me know, Luis, how strategies? You told me about Bill's fears, modern fears. So what strategy do you use?
Why? Well, I think it's important to try to talk about it, even to yourself,
Mm,
something like that. Sometimes you try to be rational and it's good, but sometimes this not works exactly. But it's important to speak about it, I think.
yes,
Doesn't
maybe.
matter, even if you speak for yourself, try to or
Mm,
someone,
yes,
something
maybe
like
take some
that.
notes, right?
Yes, take some notes. It's something like yes, very good.
Mm, good example, good example. I know that you guys, maybe, I think this is not so common to show emotions, right? You, I don't know, this is something cultural, I guess. The guys cannot show what they are feeling, so this is common. And I think you need to find a way to put it outside, right? So take a note, write down, speak with someone. For example, Alexandre and Henrique, they are friends here. So they in a specific moment, maybe they can have this conversation about, oh, let's practice English. I am studying a different place. We need to be better in on English. And then, okay, I will do it. So I guess when you find a partner that you can have this kind of conversation, it can be helpful, right? I think it was like Louise would like to say, good. I agree with you, Louise. Thank you. And you, Ale, how do you feel about what is strategy? Help us here. Please don't say go to the gym, okay? Because me and Louise, we hate, okay? What is strategy, Ale?
My strategy it's thinking about my fear. I think about I can make it for help me in my fear. Uh, as I speak before, I said before. In in moment, I try study work for build an better feature in my life. Uh, for I can help more my family, my parents, my wife, my daughter. This my objective in my life. Of course, I feel a little fear in my future because I think it's a little good, né? Feel fear. Fear help me and and make some things about my life, my progress, my evolve my yourself. But about answer question number 5, I think about some things I can make for better my future e less uh, for feel less fear.
Yeah, I was kidding about going to the gym, but I know that it can be helpful when we feel anxious, right? I'm just kidding here, but I know that is necessary. Not just because we want to be on the shape, but because you can, about the mental health, go into the gym to, we can learn, we can find good people there. We can, I don't know, our mental health, I think could be a helpful idea. Do you agree, Luis, with that? That can be helpful?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And
I'm
then
gonna
you are
answer
going.
yes. I'm gonna. Oh yes. Do you
É
agree? Yes.
Camila,
Just.
é Camila Luiz, Jean is a habit, entendeu?
I
Your
totally agree.
necessary make your training every day. Uh, when when you know it's a habit in your life.
Yes.
I totally agree.
Most of the time we say that I don't have time because I decide to do something different, right? This is not my priority. So I can say I don't have time. I decide to, I don't know, read something. Can be. but I think we need to find that time to do it. I don't know, maybe next year I need to go deep into my healthy because guys, I am 41, and then here in Brazil, here in São Paulo, it's common to have trash food all the time, iFood. I think in Minas and other places it's common, but here, when you are working a lot and then you decide, I deserve a McDonald's, and but it's not healthy. Cannot be good for our healthy life. So I need to change my habits, as Ale said, so.
Uh, it's important is your feel good in your life or practice gym in your routine or study English. Is important is your has your moment for practice your I forget the word, guys.
Yes or no?
You your moment for
Mhm.
or go the gym or study English or study so many things.
Yeah, I am like a
Very good.
person who doesn't like to start to study English, like I know that is important and I always have excuse. So I need to do it. So I agree. Thank you,
But
Ali.
there is a
And,
there's a
go
lot
ahead,
of
please.
ways that you can do this in a more light way. For example, I
Okay.
need to improve my English. All right. Talk
Mm-hmm.
and Talk, it's a place that we can improve in a more light way. This is something that we are here to talking about something, share our opinions, but also improving a skill, something like that. This is not a hard school. I don't know if hard is the best word, but this is a very light way to improve a skill. All right. This is
Good.
something that I think
Like in
about
a
it.
group, right?
Yes, yes, it's more, well, of course, that we can do is sometimes we must do a hard study. Oh, I need to learn this, but just
Yeah.
this is not sufficient sometimes. Sometimes we need just to take it easy to improve something. All right.
Yes, I agree with you. Maybe we
Feel
spend
more
hours,
confident. Yes.
yes, hour on social media without realizing, then we can have this time to go into the gym and practice, right? So I totally agree, Luis. And you, Henrique, how do you have something, a strategy to share with us? Do you have something that you passed, a good thing that you use to manage your fears or no?
Yes, my strategy is to understand my fears and not ignore them. I try to talk uh, to someone and I trust and make small plans to feel more confident.
Yeah, good example.
It is
Good example.
my strategy.
Yeah, yeah. For example, if you feel fears of speaking in public, what can you
Yeah,
do? You cannot speak, or you can practice, right? We
right,
have two
yeah,
options always. Then we need to choose whatever we want to do. So I think it's a good strategy to see if it's really important for you and try to go ahead, right,
uh,
from this.
yes, and I agree with Alexandre. Workout is very important
Mhm.
to you feeling more relaxed and
Mhm.
it's um, make to you feeling better. Uh,
Yes, and then you can create an new group of friends, right? So you
yes,
can go out with your friends from the gym. So this can be good for your, I don't know, society
yes,
way to handle with people around you.
yeah.
So it's good to have
To-
this
to-
kind of contact. Oh, please go ahead, Henrique.
Today, if I don't train, I feel bad.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
it is today. It's necessary for me.
Mm. Yes, and I heard the guys yesterday that if you don't take care of yourself, no one will do it, right? So we
Right.
cannot pay someone to do for us. Of course, we can have a surgery, but it's not the same, right?
Yes.
We need to go to the gym to practice.
Yes.
We need to improve. So this is different, right? Please go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. I'm getting anxious. I feel I don't practice exercise
Yeah.
my day. I mean,
And when you practice, it can makes you feel better because you improve your self-esteem, right? You can feel
yes.
confident, like, oh my gosh, my body's different. And then you better, right? You feel,
Yeah. I'm not a bodybuilder. I like training.
okay.
Um,
Yes,
uh,
I see people nowadays, they prefer a
yeah.
shortcut to
Yes.
improve something, to be bigger, and then,
Ah, é consequência, digamos.
yeah. So
It's a
I think,
consequence.
yes. So I think if you get consistency in your trainings,
Yes.
it can shows that you are a strong person. You know what I mean? So you don't decide to get the shortcut.
Yes, I training because I love it. I
Yeah.
I don't have n- my character is I don't need a perfect body. I I like training.
Okay. I do what I can.
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe next year, I don't know, maybe March, me and Luis can have this, I don't know, update about going to the gym, if we change or not, or not, because I am still failing about my healthy habits, guys. All the time I decided to do something like, I need to study, I need to work. I'm tired. And then this can be not the top of my priorities. Oh, Luis, go ahead.
I choose a gym very close to my home because if I choose someplace far away, could be an obstacle, and to avoid
Yeah,
failing on this,
Luis, I
I
did the
choose
same.
very close.
I did the same. And even in the closed gym, I couldn't go. Like, oh no, it was raining. Oh, it was danger. So it's not so easy, guys. When you don't like, it's really hard to go
Yes.
and to see the value, right? So,
When I started training in the gym, what's this? I don't like.
mhm,
I know, but you persist.
good.
Um, you como é que se diz? Acaba gostando, né?
Mhm.
Acaba, né, criando aquela. É o tempo, né?
Yes, I agree. I never take this time to enjoy. I give
Yeah,
up before this time.
yeah.
Nice, guys. Let me see if you have time for another question. I think we have. Let me see here. We have a good question about giving advice. Oh, number 13. What advice would you give to someone struggling with excessive fear? So we maybe people on YouTube are watching us and they suffer with fears, anxiety, or something like this. So what advice would you give to someone like that wants or are suffering with this? So Luis, what advice would you like to share?
Well, in a short answer, talk about it. Speak about your fears.
Mhm.
Share with someone, somewhere. Just
Do you
talk
feel
about it.
comfortable talking about your fears? For you that's okay?
In general, yes. In general,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Sometimes it's not so easy.
Yeah.
Of course, that I understand that sometimes it's not so easy,
Mm-hmm.
but in general, yes. Try to talk about it. Probably the other person won't have a solution, or probably they have, but just try to something that you let in words.
Good example. I love it. Thank you, Luis. And you, Ale, do you have some advice to share?
About question number 13.
13,
Yes.
yes.
Advice. Mm, yes, my advice for a people feel fear and 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 some things, you can think about what you can for today. Uh, uh, and day to day, you can make a step for solve your few, your I don't know, obstáculos in English. Your solve your problem in your life. Uh, think think about this. What your can make at today for
Mm.
solve your problem or your feel?
Good advice. Good advice. Thank you, Ale. And you, Henrique, do you have advice to share?
My advice is not to ignore your fear, but also not to let it control your life. Understand it and act step by step. Um,
Nice. Good advice. So, guys, I don't think we have more time, but I would like to hear a little bit about the experience. How was it for you, Henrique? It was traumatic or no, it was good? We are talking about fear, so I would like to hear how was your experience in this first immersion here at Talk and Talk? How was for you?
I like,
Yeah.
muito mesmo. I needed to practice not and not theoric studies. It's my foi meu erro, né? Eu fiquei muito em teoria e não em prática, né? Então eu
Okay.
entendo muito bem, mas eu não consigo falar, né? Eu travo.
This is common, I think. People here in Brazil, we can listen, but we can't speak. This is common, right?
Yes.
I don't know why. Maybe we don't. Then the schools don't make you feel since the beginning, and then can create a block, right, around the
Yes.
people. So, guys, we don't have more time. Thank you, Henrique. It was a pleasure. Nice to
Thank you.
meet you. I am here every Sunday, 11 a.m. to practice English, and we'll be together next year. And guys, I don't know if I will see you again this year, but I would like to say a good Christmas for you, for your family. And I don't know if we can another time here, but have a good 2026 beginning, and I hope everything the best can happen with you. I wish everyone fluent in 2026. This is my real wish for us. And of course, we can be practicing more English here and to have deep conversations all the time. So I don't know if Luis or Ale want to say something. Feel free. Do you want to say something,
No,
Luis?
just
No, that's
no.
okay.
Drink
Okay.
water.
Nice. Yeah, good.
Drink water.
Sunscreen, right?
Yes.
Use sunscreen, like Pedro Vial used to say. Nice, guys. So it was a pleasure to be here. I always love to practice in the Sunday morning. I guess it can be something. Okay, I practice my English. Now I can do whatever I want, right? So I hope see you soon another time. Was a pleasure.